Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. My name is Lisa Kanicki. I'm president of the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce, and we are here today in beautiful Wilcox Park in downtown Westerly, Rhode Island, for one of my favorite days of the whole year.
Yes.
Today is the day that Valenti Subaru presents their community checks as a result of their successful Share the Love program, which is a nationwide initiative of Subaru. And each year, Valenti Subaru picks two local charities, and they end up being the beneficiaries of this amazing project that infuses funds into our community and supports worthy nonprofits. So to tell you a little bit more about this whole program, we're going to introduce Andrea, and she is going to explain a little bit about the overall initiative.
So this is the 18th year for Share the Love with Subaru, and through 2025, $346 million has been raised.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow.
National or hometown charities.
That is amazing.
And I think I just learned that's as long as your partnership with probably your star community.
Yep, that's when we started.
Volunteer.
Yes, yes, he absolutely
Nobody
is.
gives back more than Bruce. We see it every time we come around. He's so involved in the community, which is at the core for with Subaru as a brand that we give back to the communities we do business in. So, and Bruce is no exception.
He's wonderful.
He's incredible.
So we want to thank everyone that came out and bought a Subaru during the winter months.
That's right.
Yeah.
You are lucky. I drive a Subaru, and so should you. And when you purchased this winter, you supported amazing organizations right here from our town. How do these organizations get picked? Bruce comes to our office every year. He opens up the chamber membership directory. He looks down the list, and he considers all the needs in our community and which groups have already been the beneficiary, and then he looks at who's left and who would this really make an impact on, whose mission really matters in our community and touches a lot of lives. And because the Columbus Day Parade and the Westerly Pawcatuck Veterans Memorial Day Parade touch thousands of lives every year, bring joy, support the economy, celebrate community, involve all kinds of businesses and volunteers. And they both suffered tremendously when the parades were canceled. This past year, they still had expenses related to those events that were not able to be executed. So what better year than to pick these two wonderful organizations
75th year.
on their 75th year for the Columbus Day Parade? What better year than this year to be able to share the love and make a contribution of $12,000 each to both of these groups?
Thank you so much.
Worth adding too that throughout the period of time as sales take place between in 2025 it was November 21st through January 2nd, and for every new Subaru sold between Subaru and Valenti Subaru, there was $325 donated to the local charities. And with that, you find Bruce's team sharing with all their customers about these two organizations and what you do and why it's important. And so they know where that money is going, and they're excited to give back as well. So it's great because it spreads the word about everything you're doing as well.
Which is wonderful. And we have representatives here today from both groups, and we're so grateful that they can be out on this beautiful day. Would you like to say anything, Jeff, on behalf of the Columbus Day Parade?
Sure. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Bruce, Valenti Subaru, and of course Subaru itself. We couldn't have done any of this without our community partners, the chamber, and everyone else who comes out and supports us every single year. Our committee here, this is a small group. We do a lot. We work year round. But the key thing about Westerly and our surrounding communities, Pawcatuck, who's one of our big partners, is we all work together. And this is the partnership that we're here to look for. This is our 75th year. Our Grand Marshal, who unfortunately couldn't participate last year because we were rained out both days, Jen and Alan Brinton, the Spirit of 76 is our motto for this year. We're looking forward to having this parade. And with this extra $12,000, we're going to be able to do so much and bring so much more to this parade. And we are just looking forward to it. And once again, Bruce, thank you so much for picking us.
Yeah,
This is an amazing thing. So thank you very much.
Thank
Great.
you guys.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yep.
And of course, we have representatives from the Westerly Pawcatuck Veterans Day Parade here.
Yes, it's actually, we do 2 parades for the year. The Memorial Day is the second oldest in the country. We got beat out by a little town in Ohio for having the distinction of having Memorial Day. And the Veterans Day Parade has been in existence since the armistice was signed, not the armistice, the peace treaty was signed after World War II. I do appreciate this award because we are going to do a lot with it. We can expand our parade, and we're going to try to get the best out there we can. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Subaru.
Very welcome.
And thank you to all of you for your service. We appreciate you. We really do. All right.
Beautiful day, baby.
Anything else you want to say, Brucey?
No, it's good to go, baby. Let's do it again next year.
All right. And we've already, announced
picked
who
and
the 2
announced.
groups are for next year. You want me to share it? Okay. The first group will be Little Pink Houses of Hope. They are a nonprofit organization that takes families who are suffering from breast cancer, and they take the entire family away outside of their community on an all-expense paid vacation with other families going through the same exact challenging experience. This way the kids can bond with other kids and can talk to each other and can learn from each other and build those relationships. The spouses can do the same, and the housing is provided, the food is provided, the meals, the activities, the aquarium. We've been hosting it in Mystic for the past couple of years. If you're not familiar with this group and you own a home that you rent out through maybe Airbnb, consider donating it for the 1 week to support Little Pink Houses of Hope in the fall. It's an incredible organization that operates nationwide, but locally here, we're going to support them with this next year and the specific vacation that will take place for families right next door in Stonington. The second organization actually runs an event right here in Wilcox Park every September. It's called the Next Up Festival. And the Next Up Festival was started by Kevin Lothar, also known as Big Lux, who is a professional performer, a violinist, who's amazing. And because he grew up in Westerly and he's found tremendous success as a performer, his way of giving back to the community and mentoring youth is to produce an event that takes place here where he showcases talents of undiscovered youngsters who want to follow in that same line and make a career out of their talent, whether it's singing or playing the guitar or in a rock band or whatever. So there's an entire full day free festival right here where like 20 or 30 kids get up on that stage and they have the full audience attention and they get to experience the magic of that show. It's awesome. Bring your chairs, come check it out. Both organizations are so deeply appreciative. Nancy from Little Pink House of Hope started crying when we called her. I mean, this kind of money makes a big, big difference. So thank you to everyone again. Thank you to Subaru, locally, nationally, and all of you who bought a Subaru and continue to support Subaru. We appreciate it. It really does make a difference in our community. We appreciate all of you. Hope you have a great day.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.